Okay, here we go, boys and girls. This is 2024 Bowman Chrome U Football 12 Jumbo Box. Pick your team case number 1. We're only doing 2 of these, so, well, right now I think I'm going to be able to get some more jumbos. So let's go 101 player guess for, we're going 500 bucks on these guys. You don't even have to be in the break. You just got to be in the live stream hanging out with us $500. Okay, 101 player guess. We haven't hit one yet. Let's see if we can do it. We're how many cases in? 5, 6, 7 cases in. This is case number 8 total. Okay, 101 player guess in the chat. All cards do ship. Bone Chrome U Football Jumbo case number 1. Let's do it. See what I'm saying? These boxes are not like how the boxes look on their website. Not that it matters too much. But. Appreciate you guys hopping in. If you haven't done so already, please do just hit that like button. It's free to do. It helps us out, supports us, supports me, supports my family. Simple click of that like button. I know you guys are already doing a lot for me buying in on these breaks, but if you could, just hit the like button as well. I greatly appreciate that. Little thing goes a long way. Okay. See what I'm saying though? These jumbo boxes. I kind of like the look of the jumbo box that they have on their website. But in the end, contents are the same. All right, here we go. Jumbo box number 1. Let's get it, boys and girls. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take some off a second. What's up, Jason? How's it going, man? Again, everything goes. Oh, I did want to do this too. Keep forgetting to do this. We do have the other combo spots listed out here, which is not showing on the, I don't know what that is, 276. Just not showing on the screen during the break here, but these are the other combo spots for this break here, jumbo number 1. I should throw it up in the corner for the serial, shouldn't I? It'll be all right. I just want to flash, at least flash it on there for the live video so everyone knows who's got what there on the other combos. Ooh, black refractor, Jade Knott. Cal, last team taken in the break, 9 out of 10. Black refractor autograph. It was, what was it? It was, I put it in the chat. I think it was 2 hours and 38 minutes. 2 hours, I think it was 2 hours 37 minutes. 2 hours 38 minutes, something like that. JT was 1 minute off. JT somehow was 1 minute off. And it's not like we had like 200 guesses. He was 1 minute off. That's crazy. Tate to 375 Ohio State. Jordan James. Farouk to 299. Honestly, it was pretty good. With me and Austin both being able to do it, it was pretty good. Hennigan, Mal, both autographs come from the last 2 teams, or last group of teams that came off the board there. combo deal on the last group of teams. Both of those in there. Kyle Williams to 99, Washington State. I think it was pretty good. That was a pretty darn good pace. Like I was saying, if it was just by myself, I bet you it'd take me. Honestly, it'd probably take me four hours. Maybe even a little bit longer to break all those. Gold autograph here. Ethan Burke, gold shimmer, 24 out of 50 for Texas. Orgy to 275, Michigan. Maffa to 399. Parrish, Kansas State, purple shimmer, non-numbered. Well, that worked. Base autograph here for VT. This dude. Cincy, 125. You got VT in this Strata? Yeah. Spatiato. Spatiato, a NFL quarterback prospect? I don't think so, right? I think he's just a, you know, good small D1 school quarterback. I don't think he's gonna toot. Noah 375, Arizona. Purple shim, not numbered. Jordan James base autograph, Oregon. Garrett Green 55, Bowman to 150, WB. Evan Stewart to 375, Oregon. Yellow refractor autograph here, Dominic Lovett, Georgia Bulldogs, 12 out of 75. Purple shim, Michigan. Anybody have a difference of opinion on the fact that I believe Ohio State is going to run it up on Michigan? Does anyone think that Michigan, not that Michigan wins, because I don't think anybody thinks Michigan's going to win here, but is there any way that Michigan keeps it somewhat close? I don't think so, right? I think not only is Ohio State the better team by quite a bit this year, but I think also the past several years of Michigan beating Ohio State, and this is their time to just smack them around. I think they're just going to literally they're going to put the dagger in them early, and they're just going to run it up in their face. I just think that's like they're already the better football team and they already can win, but not only that, they're going to purposely run it up. And I would not be surprised to see 49-6, you know. Jacoby George, base autograph, Miami. Arnold, 275, Oklahoma. Marion Hampton refractor, base refractor. Antonio Williams to 150. We cannot. Not actually true, but I really want to be like, we are not leaving this live stream until we hit a freaking superfractor. Come on. Show us something here. 48 out of 50 gold shimmer Will Johnson. We need a super. I need to see a superfractor on our favorite product release of the year. Please show us a release day superfractor on our favorite product of the year. 299 James Pierce Jr. refractor autograph. Tyler Van Dyke to 299 Wisconsin. Asante Auburn 175. Green autograph here. Cam Rising 58 out of 99. Jack Sawyer to 99 green shimmer Ohio State. Assuming they had it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just rip the packs on this one. It's no big deal. I already moved my camera back over here, but you can top load the stuff up, of course. Base autograph here. Iowa State base autograph. Excuse me. Luther Burden III to 299 Aqua refractor for Missouri. KJ Jeff on the X fractor. Like I said, on the personals, fellas, we can pretty much rip those on demand at this point. After this one here, I'll probably be trying to do... I'll probably have a hobby number 2 and the 5-caser up on the screen. And if anybody wants personals, we can bust those. But hobby number 2 and 5-caser. I guess hobby number 2 and jumbo number 2 are both about the same. So, see which one picks up more steam. Isaiah Bond to 199 blue for Texas. Purple shim. Mullings, Michigan. Base. Will Johnson, Michigan, 125. After school special, Eugene Wilson, Flo Rida. Roy P with the Gators. That's only our second after school special. What is this? Case number 8. 2 of those in 8 cases. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn rare. Cam Rising to 375. TJ Finley, Western Kentucky to 150. Autograph. Capper. Don't you think those Fanatics are like really good after you use them? They like they're just, the sleeves just feel so much better. The top loaders aren't all jacked up, scratched up. John, I was going to say that. I was going to say, so we got the back-to-back Michigan there for a second. I was going to say, like, yeah, we're going to tie that into there somehow. I mean, what do you think, John? Do you really, as a Michigan fan, after I've been talking shit on him all day, and you're in here like, dude, Auto to 150, Middle Tennessee. I mean, do you really, truthfully, do you think they can keep it close here? I think, have they been coming on a little bit better as of late, Michigan, late in the season here? Or, it's kind of quarterback changes and whatnot, but Purdue to 399 purple. Do you think, I know with it being a rivalry game, it's one of those spots where a lot of times, like, for instance, Georgia Tech game this weekend, it's like, yeah, Georgia should beat Georgia Tech, no doubt about it. But I just always feel like Georgia Tech's one of those teams where they're never like the greatest team, but like it's like any given Sunday, it's they could knock off a big team at any moment. If you don't come prepared against Georgia Tech, they could beat you. Georgia Tech could also lose to Kent State at the same time. Blaine Gabbert to 99 green. But this one here, so it's like, yeah, you don't want to, 21 points in a big rivalry game, Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, my goodness. But at the same time, I just think they're just going to steamroll them. Ollie Gordon to 99 green shim. Or are you just saying that in the hopes of getting more hits here? No. I just think they're just going to smack them. Like I said, I think there's more likelihood of it being an absolute blowout. I mean, a 21-point game in that. Sorsby, Cincy, yellow refractors, 75 out of 75. Autograph. 21-point win in that game is a blowout. But Samuel Brown to 175 Miami. I think there's more likely that it's like a 40 to 6 game than it being like Michigan keeping it within 21. Arizona State 275. Yeah, that game was pretty close, huh? I think they only won by 5, right? Indiana. Number to 299 refractor autograph, Gary Green. Caleb Johnson, purple shim for Iowa. Yeah, right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you look at the two. I don't think it's a 21-point game. I think, yeah, either Michigan keeps it tight, Georgia wins it in the fourth quarter or something. 14 points or 7-point winner, or yeah, it's 40 to 6, 50 to 10, whatever, some big margin, right? But I think the probability of the big margin happening is more likely than it being a 21-point game or Michigan keeping it within 21. I just don't think. But I feel you though. You got to root for your team. You got to root for your team, even in a bad season. You got to hope that they do something here. It's one of those scenarios where, Michigan having a bad season. This is if I was a Michigan coach, right? I'm like, hey guys, bad season. We're national champs last year. We're coming off of a terrible season. Whenever you have those sort of standards, we're Michigan. We should not be whatever they are, 5-5 or 6-5 or whatever they are, right? But listen, what I can tell you is you knock off Ohio State right here, last game of the season. You knock them out of the Big Ten championship game. A lot of the shitty stuff that happened this season will be forgotten if you can knock off Ohio State right here. I just don't think they got enough manpower to do it. But that would be my talk. It's one of those. This is it's a big rivalry game. I guess it's hard to call it a big game though. Lawson, base auto. Yeah, right. That should be awesome. Delp to 75. Did you I don't know, do you do a lot of the Barstool Sports stuff? I'm sure you know, obviously, Dave Portnoy is a massive Michigan fan and all that. Do you watch any of his content? And did you hear him talk about the Underwood situation? Ollie Gordon. Hoover to 375. TCU, purple, color match. Colorado State. I am feeling a little revitalized though after eating some food. I will tell you that. Felt afterwards though. I did like directly afterwards. I felt a little sluggish. That's why it took me so long to kind of got a Will Johnson base auto for Michigan. It took me so long to kind of like get this break started. I was like sitting there like, oh, 275 Hennigan Memphis. But now that that's kind of settled a little bit, I am going to have to use a bathroom here in another couple more minutes. I think that's where Austin just went. And again, $3.99. Purdue base auto. Lawson green shim, Alabama to 99. All right, 6 boxes down, 6 more to go. Bowman Chrome U football, our first jumbo case. First look at the jumbo.
Hear me out, dude. Turkey Bowl, we run the tush push.
Behind Katie is the center.
Yeah.
Uncle Johnny's gonna have to clean up all the dog shit in here before we do that.
Dude, someone's definitely gonna slide. Oh.
Yeah, so you did watch it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I mean, it is what it is. I'm not discounting that the story and the situation at all or anything, but I will say, I do hate. And again, this is what it is. So this is not just the Underwood situation, but it's all of college football. Obviously, it's just this one's being brought to light a little bit more than others, but. I hate that NIL has become, and NIL has become what it wasn't supposed to become, which is a pay-to-play. Which, as soon as you put in NIL the way it's formatted, it's a pay-to-play. It wasn't designed to be a pay-to-play, but it's like, come on. You can easily make it a pay-to-play. You know what I mean? So, I hate that. I hate the pay-to-play, though. Again, the NIL system's totally broken, and it's 1,000,000% a pay-to-play. But I hate that it's a pay-to-play situation. McMillan to 299 Arizona refractor autograph like that. McCoy to 199 blue. It shouldn't be a pay-to-play. I think the kids should get paid. Dylan Gabriel X-Fractor. The kids should get paid for their name, image, and was it name? Likeliness. Likeness. They should get paid. Bolden to 275. 1,000,000%, they should get paid, but when it's this situation where it's like, hey, come here and we'll give you X amount of dollars, and I get it because they have a pool of NIL, and it's just the way it's set up. That's just how it works right now. I just don't think it's right. KJ Jefferson base autograph. Ollie Gordon 3/50 gold shimmer. I like that. Oklahoma State. Who got him? Maverick. But that's really what it's become. Lacey, Louisville, 299 refractor auto. Will Johnson to 150. I will say that the NIL has made, there is one piece, well, there's probably some other pieces too that I like, but one piece that I do like is that Nate Johnson to 399. It's hard to like talk through this while we're ripping this. Isaiah Bond, purple shimmer. But like the skill gap between some of the bigger teams and other teams in their conference has kind of closed, right? Where it's like you take all these players, I'll give you an example, all these players want to go to Alabama, right? So everyone goes to Alabama. They're willing to sit several years at Alabama. I guess this is more transfer portal stuff than really NIL, I guess. I don't know. I guess they're all kind of tied together. But players are willing to sit at Alabama and wait for their time to shine because they, But now it's like guys know with the transfer portal they can. Okay, instead of going to Alabama, I can go to Arkansas right now, play, perform well, show my skills. Out now, Alabama wants me. Transfer out of Arkansas, go to Alabama. But those top tier players that are usually just sitting on the sidelines at Alabama and Ohio State and Michigan, etc., that could very well start for many teams in the country, but instead they're willing to ride the bench for a couple years to play at Alabama and Ohio State, etc. But now they're playing at these other schools, your Arkansas, your Mississippi State, etc. And then they'll just transfer out, and whenever there's more to it than just this. This is the quick couple sentence synopsis, but I do like that aspect of it now because it does close the skill gap now between those bigger teams and the bottom dwellers in the conferences. The smaller teams are getting better, and bigger teams not exactly getting worse, but those really good players that could start for many teams in the country, they're not just riding the bench at Alabama waiting for their time. They can go play somewhere else and they could transfer over. Morrison for Notre Dame, base autograph. Yellow refractor, Haynes to 75. That's not exactly my take. I heard somebody talk about that, and I thought it was pretty, I didn't quite connect the dots in my own head about it, and the way that they worded it was, way better than the way I'm talking right now. But I was like, the way that they worded it, Arizona to 375, I was like, damn, that is true. I'm looking, and I'm like, that's 100% what they're saying is true. KJ Jefferson to 150 for UCF. USF, purple shimmer, not numbered. I was like, I didn't really think of it like that. I just didn't really connect the dots like that too much. I'm like, but that is definitely true. Trevor Etienne, I like that. Bookend 1 out of 50 on a gold shimmer. Georgia Bulldogs. Troy Dub. There you go, Troy. Appreciate it, Troy. Brown 299 USF. Purdue 199. Pierce Jr. to 50 on a gold shimmer for Tennessee. College football landscape has just changed so much. And yeah. So I respect the hell out of Nick Saban. I mean, Nick Saban, he obviously could still coach football. He did not have to leave. But with all this stuff, and he could see how it was changing, he's like, that's just not how I want to do it. He's like, the way that it's shaping up, and some would say because of the changes would kind of hurt those bigger teams. Not exactly hurt them, but I guess if you have money, then it doesn't, multi-layers here, but it just is with the transfer portal and NIL and everything, it just adds so many extra layers to everything, and Saban's like, I'm out. I don't want to do this. I've already showed that I'm best coach of all time, best college coach of all time. I don't have to learn, it's I don't got to learn these new tricks. I'm done with it. Make some money doing some broadcasts, and everyone views me as the best of all time, so why even? I saw the insert auto got pulled. Is it I saw it, the Acropolis? Is that how you even say that?
Acropolis, yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm asking you, but
I did.
Is it did you see the insert auto one, or is it the true Bowman first one? SC refractor auto 499. That is not damage. I think that's part of his either sock or shoe right there, just so you know. It's kind of a terrible. They should have just like airbrushed his skin down or something because it looks bad. Riley Leonard on a 55 Bowman, 111 out of 150. Nussmeier. X-Fractor LSU. No, the true for oh shit. Amarian Hampton, the running back out of UNC. Trevor Etienne to 150. Donovan Smith for Houston, base autograph. Purple shimmer on a Devin Neal. Yeah, Marsh said she's not taking him. I know I already told you this, but just talking out loud. Yeah, I guess Colson's being a bit of a nuisance today. Chris Mitchell to 50, gold shimmer. And Paxton just... It was pretty tough last time. And we're going to go, but it's the day before Thanksgiving. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'd like to go, too. Like, I told Marcy, I was like, obviously you can take him, which... You know, it's hard to watch him while Colson needs 5 million things, dude. He's playing Minecraft. How do I do this? How do I, you know what I mean? On the Switch.
Yeah.
We've been taking the Switch, and he's like... So it is a little bit... I mean, you could do it. I mean, I've done it before. I've taken him to... Marcy was sick. What was it? A week or 2 weeks ago? Asante Green to 99. 1 out of 99 Auburn. And I took Colson to his school practice. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but... Obviously, it is more work. It's easier when there's 2 people, but I just think she's just probably been at home with them all day, and she's just like, oh. So, which I'm fine with. Like I said, it's the day before. We did the first day this week, and then next week he'll have 4 days because he'll have Monday, Wednesday at Rough House, Tuesday, Thursday for the school, and then he has a Saturday and Sunday matches. Saturday is the Keystones, which are you're familiar with those? Oh, I told you about them. Keystones is the way to go to states. Like you have to go. You have to do 4.
Then, like areas.
It goes well. This goes Keystone. Well, yeah, it may just be different terminology, but you go. You have to go. There's like 6 or 8 Keystones. You have to go to at least 4 of those to qualify to, or 4 of those to even be allowed to go to qualifiers. So we're probably going to go to a bunch of them. Just the ones that are farther away, we're probably not. But obviously the Latrobe one, it's like stupid not to go to that one. Makes it easy. So the Latrobe one, which I got to work the concession stand for 2 hours. It is our turn. I want to pull one so bad, dude. But yeah, Keystones is on Saturday at Latrobe. His first 2 matches. Again, he has to go to 4 Keystones to be able to go to the qualifiers. Then, if you go to 4 Keystones, then it's the qualifiers. And then if you do well at the qualifiers, I don't know how many kids they take or whatever, but like if you do well at the qualifiers, which is probably the, what did you call it?
Areas.
Yeah, it's probably areas. Yeah. It's just, again, different terminology.
Yeah, we didn't have like Keystones or anything. I forget what the qualifications were.
Cole Pennington, our first Cole Pennington for Marshall. We're getting a lot of those last couple of teams. It took me forever to get those off. I only had to give Roy a big discount to get those teams off, and then he's hit for like every single team. Cole Pennington, Marshall, base auto. Barnes, $3.99 purple. Nico, X-Fractor. But yeah, like, so, and then I'm sure the qualifiers are something like that where it's just like a, and then if you do well in the qualifiers, then you wind up in the state tournament.
That's a Hershey.
Drones orange, baby. Let's go, Throtty. 8 out of 25 on an orange refractor. He's going to love that. Wish I was autographed, but he'll still love that. And then on Williams, so, and again, the way that they do the Keystones is it's based off of like age, weight, obviously, and skill level. So if you're like first year wrestler, he's only going to go up against first year wrestlers at the Keystones. The Keystones is more like developmental. Will Howard, refractor autograph, Ohio State, $2.99. Williams, Ohio State, $1.99. So it's like they're not going to make him go up against some other big kid, right? Or not exactly a big kid, but a kid that's been in wrestling for 3 years now, and yeah, so they really try to. This is what they said. They really try to match him up accordingly. $2.75. So that'll be good. Jarquez Hunter, green auto to 99. Look, it's just a terrible auto with those stickers. Ugh. I can't. It's off. It's not even centered.
Yeah, it's just a terrible auto.
Golden to 99 Texas. But, so that's what the Keystones are. And he only has 2 matches. There is no somebody gets crowned number 1 champion. It's just 2 matches and then we leave.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday, it's the Latrobe novice amateur, like, meet or whatever they're calling it. And you either get put into the novice or the amateur, which I think his is novice. Like first 2 years is novice, and if you've been wrestling for more than 2 years, then you're in the amateur bracket or something like that. Or it might be flip flopped, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
2 years and under is one bracket. Over 2 years is another bracket. But it's they don't match them up other than obviously the weight class, but they don't look at anything. Yeah, like that. So it's just boom, he gets pulled in, and then also, if they don't have enough kids show up for your weight class, no refund. You get bumped up into the next weight class to wrestle. So like if there's not enough kids for your weight class, they combine weight classes.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then they actually have like it's an actual tournament that day. You keep winning, you move on. You keep winning, you move on. You keep winning, you move on, and somebody's getting a trophy. Hopefully it's back. But it would be. Well, I mean, he'll be going up against kids that have only done it 2 years or less, so it's not out of the question. We'll see. I mean, like I said, he did pretty good. Like there's the girl, which I feel like girls in wrestling, like they always like maybe not so much in high school or whatever, but at the youth level, it's like, yeah, she might be a girl, but like she's still the same size as these kids in the weight class. And like at this level, it's not like these kids are like muscular where it's like in high school it's like this kid's like strong as hell and this girl you know. So nonetheless, and the girl was like 10 pounds more than him. Arizona finally getting some hits. They haven't hit much all day. Finally Doug here, Arizona in the jumbo case.
Sometimes those girls
DJ Lagway to 150
dads were good wrestlers and then they didn't have a boy.
Yeah, and then they forced him in there. Well, but yeah, this girl, like I said, she was about 10 pounds more than Paxton. She's probably 60 or 65, and Paxton's 48. And then Roman is 54. So again, some extra weight there. Yeah. But nonetheless, like I said, Roman got him on the 1. Pretty good. But other than that, he was roughing him up pretty good, and he was shooting 399 man jack. He obviously, like, he's still trying to, like, figure out, like, you know, like, hey, you shot, you got him, like, down to their knees, and then he like stood back up with them. It's like you got him down there, fucking plop up. Yeah, get. I don't know exactly what to do at that point, but like I know you should be like applying body weight on them to get them down. Sanders 299.
Like once he has them like that.
Well, yeah. Then he takes them down, but like they might fall down on their like hands and knees, and then they like stand up on their knees, and then he like one time just like stood up with them, like he went. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like. Once you get them there, keep going, like 100%, like effort. Don't just like, yeah. So there's just stuff like that. It's like, dude, you gotta like keep going. It's 100% this whole time. You got like 3 minutes. You gotta go. You can't just like stand back up and go. That's you know. But so he's still learning. But Jaquavius Marks to 299, SC running back, refractor auto. Luther Burden III. We've had quite a bit of Luther Burden today. Yellow refractor color match there out of 75. Actually, a really cool color match. A lot of these parallels, you can't. They don't. The background isn't also the parallel. It's the border here. So that's actually pretty interesting. They did all yellow there. I don't know if all the yellows are like that. Might have just noticed that because of the yellow on yellow with the uniform. But either way, yeah. So.
Oh, I'll never forget the time Swansky lost to a girl.
Coley 375. Liberty.
And then Coach Stoke told us, he said, no one laughed. He put us all to the side before the match. He said, if he loses, no one makes fun of him, no one laughs.
Wait, was that his dad, the coach, or no?
No, it was Drew's dad.
Oh, yeah, that's never mind. Yeah, you're right.
And then they had to flip a coin to see who faced the girl because Wayne was also in the same weight class as Swansky. They had to flip a coin, even though it should have been Wayne who faced her.
Because he was starting at that weight class.
Yeah, so I don't know why they... But it was also not like, it was like forget what they call them, like an exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah. But still, I think it's very terrible. And their parents were there. It was just nothing. Especially for a guy, like, he was wrestling for a couple of years, so he wasn't nothing crazy or anything, but still should have enough knowledge to win.
You might have to come to all the Latrobe ones.
Oh,
You should come to this
definitely.
weekend then. You
Yeah.
should come this weekend. The Saturday one you should be able to easily come to. The Sunday one might be a little hard with sorting and everything, but
Yeah, definitely stuff into that Saturday one.
it's in the morning though. I think we have to be there at like 9.
Yeah, we usually play early.
Yeah, the younger kids are at 9 and then the other kids are like at noon or something like that. But nonetheless, yeah, because and then some of the ones like for the Keystones, I think coaches are there for the Keystones. Chris Mitchell, Notre Dame to 150 autograph. Blue refractor, Daniels, Texas A&M 199. But like at the novice / amateur tournaments, it's like they'll post ones that are available, but like, hey, not all the coaches are going to those. It's just like these are available. You can go if you want. Like the Keystones, like we need to be at, but like the other ones, it's like if you want to go, you go. But then he needs a mat coach there, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, so that's why we're going to the Latrobe one, and then I don't know if we'll go to any more because unless I know the coaches are going, which I'm sure some of the closer ones, coaches will be there because they're going to take their kids, you know.
Yeah.
Xavier Watts to 275, but like, I'm like, I can't be a mat coach. I don't know what to even say.
Where are they at?
They're just like, they could be anywhere. Like, Blairsville could host one, Indiana could host one. Like we're hosting. Like it just could be.
Well,
Like,
depending
they have
on
a
what's out.
they
I
have
mean, I could,
they have a list.
it's
Eugene
really not
Wilson
that.
to
You
99
just-
green shimmer.
you basically just screaming out.
Yeah,
shoot.
well, just wait
Stuff
until
like that.
I'm going to be an annoying wrestling parent.
Plus, you'll kind of see from like the
Luther Burden the
tournaments
third,
coming up
Missouri.
what the coach is too.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, once you're out there, dude, like especially like your first few
Mullings,
times wrestling out
$3.99
there,
Michigan.
like you don't even hear the coach. Like I remember DJ like, did you not hear me? Like shoot, and I was like, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, well, I am gonna be like Marcy's like she's like nervous. She's like, because I'm so loud with the football. I mean, you know, with the football, I'm like loud. Jackson Arnold to 99 green. So
my
she's
first wrestling tournament, I saw how like
Seth Hennigan to 150 Memphis.
just how crazy like wrestling is in PA and
That'll do it on the jumbo. To be honest with you, a little bit disappointed with the jumbo. Felt like we could have done a little better. Like we're still waiting on like a big hit here today. Like we're pulling some good cards. Don't get me wrong. We've hit some awesome cards for collectors of those teams, no doubt about it. But overall, I want to see the wow factor. We haven't quite had the wow factor yet, boys and girls. Where's the wow factor? Where's the big one? Where are they at? But yeah, like I'm loud, and I'm gonna be loud in the for the wrestling, screaming and yelling. And if he wins, like I'm dabbing him up, like we're partying. Like I don't care. I don't care if the other kid's crying or whatever. And then the thing is with him too is I don't have to worry too much. I don't know. I guess we'll see whenever it's 1-on-1. But he's just got such a positive mindset on things. Like even if he loses, he's like, yeah, but I tried hard. Like he's, you know what I mean? Because I talk that into him though. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, you lost. So what? You had fun. You tried hard. Like I talk it into him. I don't like yell at him and get on his ass whenever, you know. If he makes a mistake, I'll say it to him or whatever. And if he keeps making the mistake, I'll get on his ass. But if he like is trying his best or whatever, like I'm never gonna degrade him there. So he always is like that. Like he'll do that at football games. He's like, hey, we lost, but we scored 6 points. I'm like, yeah, it was 30-6. But like I'll be the one mad in the car, and then he'll be saying it. I'm like, yeah. I guess we did score 6 points.
no, but I see a lot with wrestling, like dude. Like not even from like the parents like yelling at the kid, just from like, you know, kid losing, and then he's crying just because he lost. One, he lost, and then two, you lose in front of a bunch of people. Like no one wants to get pinned in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah. Drone's orange. Yeah. No doubt about that. But we'll see. But I just get pumped up because it's my son. I want him to do good. I'm obviously, like I said, I'm not going to degrade him if he loses, or even obviously with football, I never do that. But in the game, during the game, it's like it's serious mode. I'm serious. I want to win. Our goal is to win. We play the game to win. We don't play the game to lose. We don't play the game just to play the game. We play the game to win. So my goal is to win. I don't care if it's youth sports. Like I'm playing the game to win. But if we lose, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. We lost. We'll try again next time. No big deal. But at the same time, in the middle of the game, we're playing to win. So in the match, I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna be screaming. I'm gonna be annoying. Marcy's gonna be embarrassed, and I don't care. Even for that, I think I only went to 1 or 2 of your matches. Even yours,
you went to a good bit too.
Oh really? I don't remember.
Yeah, you and Marcy went to a good bit.
And I'd be screaming and yelling.
Yeah, especially
when I didn't know what to do. I'd be like,
you went to a good bit though.
I'd just be like, just yelling shit, like, get him.
Get him. Yeah, it's definitely a good sport too. Like everything. I know I didn't play like football later on or baseball later on, but like playing them when I was younger, like I don't really, some people like you can probably still remember how like the football field smells and all that, the grass, all that kind of stuff. I don't really remember any of that for football or any of that for baseball, but like I remember the smell of like wrestling mat and all that. Plus we had, I don't know, we didn't have a decent team. We had like Fetchko. Fetchko was like the only kid on the team that knew how to wrestle good.
I think in my grade there was quite a few guys that were pretty darn good.
I remember going to the one, I think it was like Forest Hills or something we went to, and like, we went up first and then the high schoolers would go up, and
After school special, Eugene Wilson. That was 2024 Bowman Crow View football, full jumbo case number 1. Appreciate it, guys.
Joey had to use my wrestling shoes. He forgot his wrestling shoes, dude. Dude, all you need for wrestling is your shoes.